Alright, I'm here in CES in Las Vegas and there's a ton of HomeKit accessories. So that's why in this video I wanted to show you all of my favorite ones. So welcome to another episode of life-changing HomeKit accessories CES edition. Let's do this.
Starting off with the SmartLock U300 by Aqara. It's this beautiful smart door lock that does a bunch of different things. First off, you've got this little keypad. Not only is it HomeKit, not only is it Matter compatible, but it's also got Apple HomeKey. Now, what surprised me the most about it is the fingerprint sensor because it's placed at such a useful spot. You basically just open the door. It uses 2 batteries and the Aqara app will notify you as the battery life actually keeps getting lower. And you've also got a physical key as well that lives right under the fingerprint sensor. Aqara also gave us a little sneak peek with their latest wireless voice controller. Now what it does, it's basically a voice controller. It's basically like having Alexa or Siri. Just imagine you have it in your nightstand or maybe in front of your TV. You can be like, turn on the TV lights or turn on movie scene.
Alright, here's a quick hands-on with the wireless voice controller. It feels like an AirTag and looks like an AirTag, but it's actually got microphones all over it. The design is like this. It comes in black and in white.
Aqara also demoed me their FP2 sensor that we previously reviewed in the channel, but they recently did a massive software update that brings a couple new features but are quite awesome. So the FP2 sensor now has sleep tracking and it will also track your respiratory rate.
Alright, here's a quick hands-on with the new FP2 features. So look, as soon as walk here, the lights automatically turn on, and that's thanks to the FP2. What's cool about the new software features, I'm actually gonna lay down. The FP2 sensor right here is actually calculating now, that's what the new feature, my respiratory rate and my heart rate. Ready? I'm gonna fall. The lights are red, and then I can be like, no, I'm okay. So then you just do like this, and you're good to go. And that's all within the same product, which is the FP2 sensor. Kind of mind-blowing, right? While we're doing a HomeKit video, of course, he had to be there. How are you?
I'm good, thanks, Nikias. Nice to see you.
What's your favorite HomeKit device of the event? Do you have one?
I think the new Aqara smart plug.
That's
really compelling.
That's literally what I said.
Oh, nice.
I love it. It's so good.
Yeah.
There you have it.
Now, UltraLoq has a ton of HomeKit devices that are Matter compatible. They had light switches that were beautifully designed. They had smart plugs and smart power strips. They had a Matter compatible light bulb that actually got quite bright. And their prices were actually quite good, but probably the star of the show for them was the Bolt NFC, which is a smart deadbolt that has Apple HomeKit, that has Apple HomeKey, that has physical buttons that were quite clicky, and it's got a very peculiar design since it goes around it. You can also unlock the door with a physical key. It felt very good and very premium. I was very surprised by this brand.
All right, so here's a quick hands-on with it. It's got these physical buttons that you can tap. You've got speakers as well, so you know what's going on, and Apple HomeKey. Go ahead, 1, 2, and boom, just like that, your door is open.
Now, a booth that I was very forward seeing was Flic. Flic makes smart buttons that are HomeKit compatible, and you can program those buttons to do whatever you want, such as playing music, such as turning a HomeKit scene. And they recently launched the Flic Twist, which they actually gave me a couple to bring home, so I make sure to review them in the channel. Now, the Flic Twist is the same concept. It's a button, but it also twists. So when you twist the Flic, you can program it to dim lights, for example. You can move curtains a certain way. You can make the blinds go up or down. You can make it turn up or turn down the volume as well.
All right, here's a quick hands-on with the Flic Twist. You can see it's got a design that actually turns. So you can tap, you can customize the tap, and you can customize the turn. So if you actually turn it up, the volume from the speaker can go on, or if you dim, the lights could start dimming, right? This is a hands-on with the Flic Button. Same thing, but it doesn't dim, way smaller, and it is HomeKit compatible as well. So if you tap, you can customize it to however you want. Super small. This one's a bit bigger, which makes it nicer, and you've actually got these lights over here. My favorite HomeKit content creator. Look who I ran into.
Hello, what's going on?
If you guys don't follow this guy, I don't know what you're doing with your life if you love HomeKit.
Thank you.
Favorite HomeKit accessory from CES?
I think the coolest one that I've seen probably is the SmartLock by TP-Link. It has HomeKey built in. It has a HomeKit compatible camera as well as a doorbell.
I didn't know it had a camera.
And fingerprint sensor. So
okay,
has everything.
I didn't see it. So there you have it in the video.
Coming out later this year, so we'll see.
That's what's so cool about it, CES, right? As well. I mean, in a way, you see products that haven't been announced yet. Did you see the Aqara little voice assistant button?
Oh yeah,
pretty cool.
They're doing some crazy stuff over there.
Favorite HomeKit brand, or do you rather not say?
It's so hard.
Okay.
There's some good ones. Yeah, I don't know if I can pick just one.
That's a good answer.
I also stopped by the Neo booth, which was a company that I never heard of before, but I was actually surprised of some of their products. They had this water valve that actually came with a bunch of colors. Now you could connect water into that so it would make your garden HomeKit compatible, for example. They also had this very affordable smart plug. And something that I loved about them was the light switches, because they had these glass light switches that actually had 1, 2, or 3 different actions to them. They felt very premium. They also had a door and window sensor, a temperature sensor. They had this water sensor, but you had this very, very long cable, so I wasn't a big fan of it. And their temperature and humidity sensor little type of display, I actually quite loved. It was HomeKit and Matter compatible as well. It also told you the time, so it's this little smart clock that does a bunch of things HomeKit as well. Alright, so we all know and love Govee, but something about Govee for us as HomeKit fans, they were never HomeKit compatible, but I was super excited and super happy to know that a lot of their products are now Matter compatible, such as the Backlit T3 Pro, which is the camera system that is connected to the LED strips on my TV that I have at my home. But they now have the T3, which is Matter compatible and has AI features. Alright,
so here's a quick hands-on with the Backlit T3 Pro. Now, what's special about this is that it's actually got AI features. So if there's an explosion, the camera will actually know it's an explosion. You know, the one that I have at home, which is the 2 Pro, it's just color matching, but now since it's actually got AI, it's actually know what it's doing. So if there's explosion or fire, it will have more accurate effects, which I'm so excited to actually try home. Matter compatible, which means it is HomeKit compatible, which is awesome.
They also have their rope lights, which are now Matter compatible. Illustrate whatever you want with lights, since it's actually super flexible.
The neon rope lights will also be Matter compatible. So the hands-on with them, you can basically, they're flexible, so you can illustrate whatever you want. They did Aquaman here, but you can do whatever you want, any word or any character in general. I love these lights.
Their Govee Floor Lamp Pro is the super long light pole. It has very bright colors, but what was peculiar about it was this.
So the Govee Floor Lamp Pro, what's cool about it, it's this light stick, but at the end there's actually a speaker in the bottom. So perfect for kids, or perfect for really anyone in a room that wants to set the vibe within lights and also audio. So it's all in one.
Their sync box for the gamers is also Matter compatible, so you can basically connect it to your monitor, so when you're gaming you're gonna get all those color effects on the go. They also have this massive 42-inch smart tower fan. It is quite massive though, but depending on your home, they could be ideal for you. Now, Nanoleaf actually invited us to this private event slash party, and there we had a very exclusive look on some upcoming products that they had, such as the Nanoleaf Skylight. Now, there are these cubes that you actually put in your ceiling. I mean, you can put wherever you want, but they're ideal for the ceiling. So you buy 3, 6, or 9, and you can actually connect them with each other. They are extremely bright, as always, that Nanoleaf does. They had the tiles that we've seen before. They had the Nanoleaf string lights, which are these little light bulbs that are string lights. Now, what I loved most about those is the light that it actually emits and the reflection. It leaves this very glassy reflection that it's just so beautiful. They featured light bulbs and even products that haven't even been announced, and a product that they told me that actually has been announced, but it hasn't really been that popular, and I don't understand why. And it's probably my favorite product of the entire event, were these shoe boxes. Now, they're not only for shoes, you can put whatever you want. I could imagine putting Funko Pops in there. They are quite expensive, but in my opinion, if you've got the money for them, they are so worth it. The light that it actually emits is so smooth, so if you're a collector of any sort.
Check out these boxes, they're HomeKit enabled. I'm here at the Nanoleaf party. Look how cool. You open them, and there's actually, you can actually change the colors of them. They're HomeKit, and you can buy one for one. It's so cool. Anyways, the event is so cool. Tons and tons of people, and they're showcasing all of the Nanoleaf products in action. All the lights are actually moving with the music, as you can see. It's going with the beat. They've got lights everywhere. I love these ones as well. They're these little cubes that you actually put in the ceiling. Nanoleaf, good job. Very, very good job.
And then something that I didn't expect at all was Roborock. Now we all know it, Roborock makes the best smart vacuums out there, and their S8 Max V Ultra is now Matterport compatible, so that means we're gonna have smart vacuums inside of our home app, which I'm super excited about. Now this vacuum has this flexi arm design, so it will vacuum great under couches, in the corners. It also has Rocky, which is its own voice assistant, so you won't need Siri or Google Assistant or whatever. So you could say, Rocky, start vacuuming the kitchen. Now it's got a very advanced mopping system because you can actually connect the water to your drainage system. So the dirty water will leave and the clean water will come all by itself. Quite a beast, it's quite big, so that's something that a lot of people will find a very negative thing. But since it's so big, trust me, it has so many features, it vacuums, the speed of everything is just on point.
So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed all of the HomeKit accessories. Let me know in the comments down below which one's your favorite. You can subscribe right here, or you can keep watching more life-changing HomeKit accessories. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.